I felt devastated. I can't believe so many people voted for him. I felt personally just sad and just like, again, like I kind of said this weeks ago, but you know, really a vote for Donald Trump was a vote against me as an LGBTQ American.
Anybody but Donald Trump! Anyone! We are not gonna be okay.
Trust me, people. Trump is much better for gay people. Guess who hates gay people? Many of the Syrian refugees that Hillary Clinton would have brought to America. Of course, I'm not talking about all Syrian refugees. No, I'm talking about a portion of them would be homophobic and would have views against gay people. They would be a danger to gay people. By now, I'm sure most of you know that they kill gay people in many Islamic countries. This is common practice. That should freak you out if you're gay. Don't forget the Orlando shooting, and it's not a coincidence that that shooter was a Muslim. And like I said, I'm not accusing all Muslims of being homophobic or against gay people, but it's more common in that culture. So you lucked out by having Trump as president.
I will do everything in my power to protect our LGBTQ citizens from the violence and oppression of a hateful foreign ideology.
Now you're much less likely going to die in some terrorist attack, some hate crime against gay people. So in this video, I mainly want to talk about all these protests that are going on now against Trump. People are just freaking out, and they think Trump is a racist and a sexist and a homophobe and whatever. It's really crazy to me because Trump is the law and order candidate. He cares about protecting everyone in America from terrorism, from hate crimes. He's recently denounced all these hate crimes. So Trump is awesome. And all these protesters in these riots, they've clearly just been brainwashed by the media. And the media has demonized Trump for so long and made him out to be some racist and all these other bad terms. People have just they're delusional. They've lost sight of reality. They've made Trump out to be some horrible, horrible person. And he's not.
Because we were so close to having our first ever woman president, and we have a guy that's a white nationalist.
Oh my, Trump is not a white nationalist. Trump is a nationalist. His slogan is Make America First, not Make White America First. This girl is brainwashed. This is what the media does. The media is a brainwashing propaganda tool. So Trump is about putting Americans first, and that's whether you're red, yellow, black, or white. Trump is about the safety of American citizens first, rather than having mass immigration of foreign cultures that could potentially be hostile to America. That's what Trump's about, is safety first. That's why I voted for him. I'm about safety. I'm a survivalist. I'm into not dying. I'm into living forever. So we should all really be feeling a lot safer now that Trump is president. In my last video, I said that I felt safer. Safer from terrorism and crime and, crime from illegal aliens and all that stuff. But in some ways, I actually don't feel safer. Because now, with all these protesters and these people who hate Trump supporters, what are my chances of getting beaten up by some crazy person who hates Trump and who hates Trump supporters? Now I have to worry about that because we're seeing more and more of these hate crimes perpetrated against Trump supporters.
I believe vote Trump, damn it. You voted Trump! You voted Trump! Oh, yeah! Yeah, he voted Trump! She been yeah! Beat his ass! Don't vote Trump! Don't vote Trump! Don't vote Trump! Yeah, this shit did it.
And this is, in large part, this is the fault of the media who has slandered Trump at every chance they could get, making him out to be some racist, Nazi-like person. And it's insane. So a common slogan we hear from the Hillary supporters, the anti-Trump people, is love Trump's hate. Well, that's interesting because Love was my primary motivation for why I voted for Donald Trump. Love for myself, love for America, love for law and order, love for all races. But let's talk about hate. It all depends on what you're hating and why you're hating it. Hate is good. Hate can be good if it's directed in the right way. You know, I'm so sick of all this anti-hate, this message of anti-hate. Okay, we all hate stuff. We all make judgments about things, and we all hate things. And we love things. Okay, I hate evil, for example. I hate evil people. Don't you? Do you love murderers? Do you love rapists and child molesters? No, I doubt that. Because, you understand that hatred is important. It's just as important as love. So it's really just a stupid slogan, love trumps hate. No, sometimes hate is what's necessary. Sometimes hate trumps love. And I think that's what we're figuring out. So yeah, I am a little afraid because these people hate Trump so much. I mean, they're in a hysteria. They really bought into the media hype, the demonization of Trump, and they hate Trump so much, by extension, they hate Trump supporters. And some of these protesters have been condoning violence, saying that violence is necessary. And, it's concerning to me.
We can't just do rallies. We have to fight back. There will be casualties on both sides. There will be, because people have to die to make a change in this world.
So people's emotions are running wild right now, and all this tension caused by this election is not good for my eternal life. And, I don't underestimate how evil people can be in this world. I can see more Trump supporters being the target of violent hate crimes. I can see that happening. And I just feel like something bad could happen.
Something bad is going to happen. Something really bad.
And I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little worried. But, I keep myself safe. This is why it's so important that Americans have their Second Amendment rights. We need to be able to protect ourselves. By owning guns, protecting ourselves from thugs and violent criminals that want to do us harm.
So what do? Ensure that you can fulfill your basic needs, food, water, and shelter as best as possible, and also self-defense. And I don't know if it's going to be self-defense from the government or from local cronyism or from retaliation from different political offices because you stand up. I don't know what that's going to look like, but I know that you're going to be best suited if you are a capable marksman and you have the ability to defend yourself as best as possible. And going and plinking a little paper plate's not going to do it, guys. You got to know how to move and shoot, and you have to know how to fight. And this isn't just for the guys. Ladies, we have to know how to do this too, because they're not going to be around us all the time. We have to be able to ensure the protection of not only ourselves, but of our family and our dependent children and friends, etc. Okay, we have to be able to do that.
Never forget how evil people can be. How animalistic people can be. People can literally just revert back to being more animalistic, hardly human at all, with their violence, And it's really disappointing, but what's very clear is that people are not respecting the results of this election. But it's like people just need to understand, look, the people have spoken.
The people have spoken, not Katy Perry, not Beyonce, not the pollsters, not the pundits. The people spoke.
So they're just going to have to deal with it because Trump is president, whether you like it or not. And people are freaking out, but you know what they should be freaking out about? People should be freaking out about aging. They should be freaking out that they're going to die one day from some horrible age-related disease unless we cure aging with science and technology. That's what people should be worried about. Instead, they're freaking out about Donald Trump. It makes no sense at all when Donald Trump is really the best thing that ever happened to America. I think really these people are just virtue signaling. A lot of these protesters and these Hillary supporters, this is all a gigantic virtue signal. Them trying to tell the world how virtuous they are. Oh, they're against mean Donald Trump, the racist, the sexist.
I'm a good person.
Virtue signaling, like Anna Kasparian.
I have no respect for women who voted for Trump, okay?
Yeah, you have no respect for women who voted for Trump. Because you're just so much better than them, huh?
Yeah, I'm fucking better than you. Yeah, I'm fucking better than you. Yeah, I'm fucking better than you.
Okay? Much better than, right?
Instead of virtue signaling, how about actually having real virtue? Like, if you want to live forever, if your goal is to live forever like me, you're going to need virtue. You're going to need to obey the law. You're going to need to be a good person, just so that you can respect yourself. And you're going to need a virtuous president like Donald Trump to protect you from the foreign hordes that want to kill you. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I've included a few videos in the description for you to check out. They're pretty cool videos. Thank you for watching, and may you live forever.